Hello everyone, Deanna here. Thanks so much for being here, and we're gonna get right into it. So today's video is a book review, and the book I'm reviewing is Season of Wonder by RaeAnne Thayne. So I'm gonna go ahead and open up my reading journal to get my summary here of this book that I like to write in my own writing to kind of summarize what the book's about. So let me go ahead and grab that. Boom, like this. I'm going to read this out. Dani Capelli moved with her two daughters, Silver and Mia, to the very small town of Haven Point. She was hoping for a new start to her life and escaping the terrible past she endured. However, when her teenage daughter Silver starts acting up and gains the attention of the town's deputy sheriff, Ruben, Dani wonders if they'll ever be able to escape their past, or escape the feeling she starts to feel for Ruben. Will Dani be able to open her heart to the possibilities, or will her and her daughters once again be on the run? This happened to be a fun book that I got from my wonderful Nana-in-law. She's a wonderful individual who gets me books sometimes. I believe this one may have been referenced in my video that I had posted where I go through all of the books that Nana gave me, so definitely check that out if you're interested. But yeah, she gave me a whole bunch of books that I love getting from her, and so this one I had saved for winter especially to read because it is a holiday theme. It's like Christmas kind of time, very much a Hallmark kind of book that I wanted to read during the nice cozy Christmas kind of season. So this one was a very quick read, and it was very small, as you can see, just very quick to read. Even the writing was like nice and big, which I love in these small mass paperbacks because sometimes the writing can get so tiny that it gives me a headache, that I'm not always a huge fan of the mass paperback type of style, you know, your Harlequin, things like that. But this one honestly was actually pretty decent to read because of how big the writing was and just how quick the story went. It was a cozy romance as well, though I will say that this would not be a steamy romance. There was no kind of steamy scenes between the two love interests. I mean, I barely think they kissed at all in this. It was very much just a build-up of what was happening with Silver, what kind of secret was Dani hiding about her and her daughters, and then kind of those connections between her and Ruben, and even Ruben and the children, which was very sweet to see. And then kind of what is Dani's ultimate decision going to be? Is she going to stay and take a chance on love and her life in this small town in Haven Point, or is she going to flee again? Obviously, it also has a little tagline here that says a Haven Point novel, so clearly RaeAnne, though I've never read any more, this is the only one I've read, but she clearly has probably a little series within here of different Haven Point books. Like as you see here, there's a whole bunch of different ones. See, like Coming Home for Christmas, so lots of Snow Angel Cove, lots of Christmas type stuff, Snowfall, so very much got some Christmas things going on. Very much, I think she very much is in the Hallmark kind of realm, I'm wondering, and this could almost be easily adapted for Hallmark because there's none of those steamy, you know, kind of scenes where it would be a little too hardcore for the Hallmark channel. So maybe Hallmark needs to, you know, look into adapting these for their channel and making a movie of it, because it would be very cute to see it on the screen. But I've got a little bit of washi tape here on the back, don't mind that. But overall, I think this was a very cute story. It kept me very much engaged during the Christmas holiday when I was off and just wanting to read something that had those kind of holiday vibes. So I also did create a spread for it in my reading journal. So in my reading journal, I created this spread here, which was a lot of fun to create. I was kind of wondering like how to kind of represent the cozy like hometown feel and like the kind of vibes that it got of like the Christmas. And then I was going through some of my Christmas cards that were older Christmas cards, and I was kind of looking at them and going, well, what would I do with these? Because it's no longer that time, you know, those years have passed. It's been passed. I'm getting this big collection of Christmas cards. What can I do? And I thought, you know what? I love like the scene on one very much had like this kind of small town vibe I got from it. We got like the Merry Christmas. We had little snowflakes on it too that I thought were so cute, and I love how they are like metallic in a way, so they kind of like give that reflective look. I really loved that. And then this too was really fun, and there is a bit of a parade that happens. Maybe it's not your typical type of parade, but I kind of thought that that was kind of fitting with the Christmas theme. So, and then of course a Christmas tree as well. So I ended up taking all those elements, cut it all up, put it all in. I used some of the craft paper that I had for the rest of the December month as well. This one has snowflakes on it because I just thought it tied it all in. Gave like a couple points because honestly there's not like a super huge lot to say about this book, I don't think. I mean, honestly, to me it was just enjoyable. It was nice kind of writing style, very easy to follow. I don't think the characters upset me too much. Sometimes in these kind of romances you can get kind of like frustrated when the characters are just clearly, you can see like the trope happening where it's like, oh we met, we got cute, relationship, oh something happens, and then boom, down, and then we gotta rise again to like come to the end. But this one, yes, clearly we have some moments of that, but I think it was done in a way that was very interesting, very entertaining, kept me kind of glued to it. Of course, the character Danny sometimes was a little frustrating because she's got this feeling, you know, it's very much like the Hallmark thing of I've been burned, or something has happened to me, I can't possibly share this, or no one will possibly love me with this in my history. You've got that very much typical trope going on, and yes, sometimes Danny could be a little aggravating about it, but I did really love the character of Ruben, and I loved the story. It was a really cute story, very fun. I gave it 4 stars because honestly it was enjoyable and I had a good time with it. So I'm grateful to at least have read it, maybe learned about some of the people of Haven Point. Probably didn't learn as much about all of them because I know some books I've read, when it's like a series, you get to know more of the characters. This one I didn't know too many. We met a few of the characters, but not like a huge bunch of them. But it was still something that I would like to maybe check out more Haven Point novels and check out more of RaeAnne's writing, because I think it could be just a cozy little, you know, story where it's a little romance and a little fun and some characters that you get to learn about and go on their little story with them. So I could see myself wanting to check that out. But for this, as I said, I gave it 4 stars because maybe it wasn't my absolute favorite, but it was really enjoyable. It was something I could see maybe continuing the series and just picking up another one in this when I want to have a nice cozy read. So that was how much fun it was for me. Honestly, just cute, sweet stories, how to wrap this all up. So I really just recommend it for people who love romance. You're not going to get any steamy scenes though, so if you want those steamy scenes, you're not going to get them. But if you're like someone like me that kind of sometimes skips over those scenes half the time because they might get a little too steamy, this might be a book that you might enjoy. And I just think it would be really good for anyone who loves just a cozy, cute, sweet, meet cute kind of book. So that's it. I honestly, considering some of the romances that I read earlier in this year too, this one was like a vast improvement. I will say that at least. Like this one had me rooting for the characters, had me just enjoying the story and just wanting to see where it all went. So I will definitely say this. So that's why I think it's just a feel good for me and one that I really enjoyed. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video and just hearing about my thoughts on Season of Wonder. If it's intrigued you, go and check it out. And other than that, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, night, evening, whatever time it is, wherever you are. Thank you so much for being here. Take care of yourselves, and you will see me next time. Bye!